So today I'm going to be demonstrating the choice board number 8 that I decided on, which is on page 292, Syllable Segmentation Strategy. So I am going to demonstrate with you with one word that I would do with my child that I did my past assessment on. And the word I would do is finish. So I would start by saying the word is finish. Finish means to bring something to an end. When you are finishing something, that means you're doing the last part, so there's nothing left for you to do. Next, we would write the word. In the book, it doesn't require that you use a dry erase board, but I think it would be really helpful with the child so they could visually see it and point to it with you. Okay, so next we would hold up one finger as you say slowly, fin. Then the second finger you would slowly say, ish. Fin-ish. Then we would say there was 2 syllables in the word fin-ish, 2. So you would say the word again entirely, finish. Okay, and next you would match the spoken and written syllables. The first syllable in finish is fin, and we would underline those letters. And then we would say the second syllable in finish is ish, and we would underline ish. Now we would tell the student, notice that in finish there is one vowel sound in each syllable, and this would be the I in fin and the I in ish. Now we would blend the syllables to say the entire word, so we would say, now I will blend the syllables fin and ish to say the whole word. We would point from left to right and quickly sweep in order to say the word, and we would say finish. So this is how you would do this with students. You can do bigger words, you can do 3-syllable words, but with my student, I would stick to just 2 syllables, maybe throwing in 1 3-syllable word in there, but I really wanted to work on 2 syllables with them because that is where they were kind of struggling. But yeah, this is just an example of what you would do. Okay, this is the second part of my choice board number 8 for the syllable segmentation strategy. The first part of the video was the teaching and modeling phase of this strategy. This part is the guided practice. So this is when the student would take their turn to follow the steps of the strategies. But it is important to remember that when they do guided practice, it is important to have corrective feedback for them. If they are not understanding, it's important for us to immediately help them and correct them. Just to make sure that they, will understand. So it's the same steps, except the student will be, trying to figure it out on their own. So we would start by first giving them a word, actually. So we would do the word joyful. Then we would ask the student, what does this word mean? And if they can correctly identify the meaning, that's great. If they cannot, it is up to us to define the word for them. Next, we would ask the student to hold up one finger at a time while saying each syllable in the word joyful. So they would do what we did in the first part. They would do joy, full. There's 2. They have to do this so we know that they correctly identified how many were in this word. And again, if they struggle to do this, we have to correctly model it for them immediately just to make sure, that they're going to grasp the material we're giving them. So after that step, they would match the spoken and written syllables. So we would ask them, what is the first syllable in joyful? And they would go ahead and underline joy. And then we would ask them, what is the second syllable in the word joyful? And they would underline full. And we would then ask them, what's the vowel sound in the first syllable? And this would be the O. And then we would ask them, what is the vowel sound in the second syllable, which is full. Now, they would blend the syllables to say the entire word. So the teacher, me, would say, I want you to blend the syllables to say the entire word. So they would model like how we did in the first part. They would start from the left and swipe to the right and say joyful. But I really want to make sure that you understand that you have to have corrective feedback immediately. It's very crucial that you do this. Don't let the student just get it wrong, or if they're struggling, make sure you help them.